Yeah.
Oh! Wait, what's wrong with the soft closing latch? What the hell? Yeah. Wait, but like...
It doesn't really matter.
But like...
Basically, the factory forgot to provide the correct screws, or rather enough of it, so I had to go to Home Depot and get M5 screws that fits. Because if the screws, if you use OEM screw that's too long, it will penetrate it and break it.
That's on all the doors? Wait, you didn't want to at least like paint them before you put them on? Because they're silver.
You know how much time and effort that is?
But like, look at how good the car looks. The overbite, it's kind of funny. This is a nice angle for like pictures of it though. And you couldn't use the OEM ones because they're too long?
Too long, and then it has a little little note on it that says like do not use the OEM one because it will break the unit.
And that's why the TESLA ELF ones are better, because you can use the OEM ones and then you don't have your car looking like this. There's a dent in your side cam? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
But we have to inlay this.
I was not paying attention.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the side skirt first, and it's gonna be a two-piece. Side skirt first, and then it's gonna stop right there where Chris pointed, and then we're going to do this rear quarter panel. That way, when the wrap is being laid over each other, it's being laid over this way, so that water can just go down instead of it being the other way around where water could go into the wrap.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, there's an actual example, okay.
Yeah.
Exhibit A, this is the incorrect way to do it.
Yeah, we messed up on that.
Oh shoot, look at that.
So, yeah.
It shouldn't, so this shouldn't fail, but like,
Exhibit A, B, the correct one on his car.
This is correct. This is correct.
and then let's look at this one. So, oh yeah, this one is wrapped over properly. So this is kind of what we're going to be doing on the side. There's this body line on the car. When we do the overlay, we're trying to match it so it looks more seamless. That's what they're failing to do right now. What happened was they opened the door. They kind of tried to lay the finish line down. They need to line up at least the front right here. Once they get that done, they can kind of really push it down. It's not gonna fit. So we're about to do the side skirts right now, and we've kind of done the finish line or the floss tape. We've done this super, super low because we ran out of material. But what you should be doing is instead following this body line for a more seamless look. You could do that by just aligning the finish line, kind of closing the door, seeing where it is, moving it around. You'd want to ideally do that finish line right there. We just have to do it a lot lower because we've wasted a lot of material. Now the next finish line that we would do would be following the inside part along here, more on this edge. We would be going along here, and you can take a look at how we have this right here. So at the very bottom, it stops kind of at the edge right here. We would ideally want this finish line to be against this right here. And if we had it against this, it would just allow more wrap to go over. It's okay though for what we're doing because we don't have as much material as we would like, and we're just gonna use mold and hold to go over it to hold it down anyways. So we have this on the back, starting from here, and we have it, you can see, going along this door, and we're going up along right here. Yeah, so while they're applying it, make sure you have this whole bottom side skirt part cleaned. That way you're not adhering it to any dirt. When you cut it from the wrap, you're just gonna cut a super long piece, and put it up against here, and make sure you have enough length. Or you can measure it beforehand, and then just cut it before you put it on. All right, so Chris is just temporarily tacking it down on the side right there. Anon is kind of just holding it, waiting for him to tack it down. All right, so Anon temporarily tacked it down right there, so he can come around and tack it in the front as well. We have a little bit of excess, so we're just gonna slice that off and then tack that down. You'll still have some excess, but it's always good to have more than enough because you can always cut it later. It's easier than having to fix it and add some more later on. Do we want it to go over or under or on the finish line?
It wouldn't really matter just because at the end of the day, we're just cutting it. I feel like I'm good.
Okay, let's begin.
All right, so it's pretty tacked down on this backside right here. Anon just pulled it to the front. That way everything is nice and stretched out. Exactly, we're taking the wrap to yoga class. And from there, Chris and Anon are both gonna take their squeegees and just push the wrap down in more. So why are we stretching it?
So look how smooth it gets.
Yeah, you can get it
Horizontal
super smooth.
tension, good. Sideways tension, bad.
So you want to like have you're gonna have the horizontal tension first, so that you have all the horizontal stretch lines. Then you could just stretch upward and downward, and you just squeegee it down.
So this side is temporarily tacked down. We want to kind of finish the other side first. So let's get up and go over there. Chris is gonna keep tacking, going along the entire way. Anon is gonna take that heat gun right there, and he's gonna go looking for any imperfections, just kind of a second over as well, squeegeeing everything out as he can. So they just finished ripping off the finish line. There's basically a little piece of floss in this tape. You're gonna want to get it from one side and basically just rip it out till you get to the other side. And that's gonna give you a super clean cut. Anon is still going through with the heat gun and just pushing out any bubbles with his squeegee. Anon, do you go up and down or side to side?
Whatever you like.
Depends.
Depends on your mood.
Yeah.
Well, I think up and down is best. So up and down, and then he's also using a razor blade and he's cutting off the excess along the bottom.
No, I'm cutting into the paint.
And he's gonna continue onto this side. So all of this that's kind of flappily hanging down here, that needs to get cut off. And so Chris is coming on this side with a heat gun, trying to get it to fold over. I'm surprised you don't want to take off the wheel lining and fold it over.
Yeah, Chris.
All right, if you're a professional, which I am, unfortunately Chris isn't, I would take off the wheel lining and basically have the wrap go over the wheel lining. That way you don't have any flabby bits just flabbing in the wind. Okay, so that's done. Anon, are you doing anything cool? The last thing we have to do for this side skirt is mold and hold. So the mold and hold looks like this, and it essentially keeps the wrap very flat on the edges so it doesn't peel up. We need to do that for this side skirt, especially this front part right here where the white is showing. We're just gonna make it black, that way it blends a little bit better and make sure that it holds it down. We're gonna start from here and continue the entire length of the car. And that's gonna be pretty much it for the side skirt.
All right guys, so we're putting some finish line or the floss tape on the back side of the panel or the front of the back side of the car. You see where it is. We basically want it right here so that we can rip the vinyl when it's going into the door jamb, because we're not wrapping the entire door jamb, we're just going into it a little bit so it doesn't show from the outside. And it goes from the top all the way to the bottom.
I want to know how the hell you pop this out. How do you pop this out? Do you pop it out from the inside or what?
No, I'm not gonna lie, you straight up.
Do you just rip it off? There's no way you rip it off.
So,
Oh, you just put it up.
my buddy broke it, but realistically, you're supposed to get rid of the clips. So you have to go like one clip, then two, then you can go after the third one. And it kind of just like pops out.
Wow, okay.
But my friend messed it up.
So it just kind of it hangs there with the two top clips.
Yeah, so now I have to,
And then tape.
now I'm gonna tape
It's like a smiley face.
So for the charge port side and for the non-charge port side, what you can do is this. Put some finish line tape all around the area so you can get a nice clean cut. Put some of your wrap over it, squeegee it all down, poke some holes for the holes that the reflector has to go into if you're doing it on the reflector side, and just accommodate if you're doing it on the charge port side. From there, just pull your floss tape or your finish line out and get a good clean cut.
I think the material's not enough.
It is enough. What do you mean? There's no way. There's no way it's not enough.
Oh god.
Wait, how bad is it? Oh, that kind of sucks.
Try the other roll. Try the other roll. Other roll. Yeah.
That's so bad.
roll in there.
The gap's like this big.
Yeah.
Feel it.
Oh god.
We made it work.
Okay. Pull.
Run
Nice.
it. I'm cutting the wheel line well, okay?
Okay.
Slash.
Oh, wait, hold on.
the tires. Wait. Oh, what, you need someone on top? You'll be fine.
I really. No, because we have to press down into it.
Okay, heat and stretch then.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
Good thing you didn't cut too much.
No way heat pull works.
It works.
Yeah,
You roll it, the whole thing?
we have to relift.
Alright.
Oh!
Yeah. We gotta be good.
Any bubbles right here.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
What bubbles?
Yeah, what
What
bubbles?
bubbles?
Oh.
Self-healing.
Yeah, this is nothing compared to the. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh no.
Stretch.
Heat stretch.
Oh
Stretch.
no.
Oh!
Oh no. Careful, you're.
Yeah,
Keep it going.
Snap it.
Keep it going.
I don't want to snap it.
I'm just worried about all these
Yeah, the
tensions.
stretch lines.
No.
Dude, that's not gonna.
Oh my goodness. I hate it here.
It's not too late to lift the entire thing back up and pull it over.
Lift the whole thing back up.
Yeah.
Oh! least that was working.
He's like, I got y'all in.
I know.
I got y'all in 4K.
The silence. Oh my god.
Can somebody clip that and put it on the gram?
Oh my gosh.
Well,
All right, guys, so the new piece that we have to use, because yes, we actually ripped that, and we don't have any more material. We kind of have to use that, so we have to cut that top part off. The material is not enough to cover the entire length, so what we need to do is add another piece right here. We're gonna do this first before we do the top part, because remember, when the water comes down the car, we don't want it hitting the seams, we want it going over the seams. So for something like this, you basically want to be piece by piece working your way up. So we still have a whole long finish line that goes up the entire way. That's gonna stay the same. We're gonna put another piece of finish line over it. That way we can rip the excess off and get a nice clean piece that's going to be covering up the mess up where we don't have enough material to go all the way down. But this looks pretty good. What do you think? And from here, we continue with our second attempt at the top.
Yeah.
He's holding it way too close.
Make sure you have enough up here. Remember this folds over. This folds in.
This has to go in. Now, if you see a wrinkle, just heat it.
Yeah. Look at that go.
Ooh, that precision, that talent, that skill.
Pull.
You have enough for you?
Yeah.
More pressure. More pressure? Oh, too much. Nope, that's what wrinkle. You gotta fix that.
Whew.
Lift.
So you gotta lift now.
Yeah, lift and then heat it out.
Alright guys, so mold and holding the side skirt, we're just going to place one piece along the entire length of it until we get to the back. Now, mold and hold for the top rear. What we're essentially doing here is just putting mold and hold going around the entire end of it. I think you could eventually pull this off. I think Chris is just going to leave it on his car just to have a cool outline. He likes it. And remember, it's also to make sure that the wrap doesn't come off. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is our unprofessional side skirt wrap. I hope you at least found some entertainment in this and learned more of what not to do. So hopefully that was helpful. Maybe?
Yeah.